G'day guys, my name's Jack Carew, one of the co-founders of Tactical Ops Paintball. In this video, I'm going to show you a really effective way to play one of our games called One Shot, which is basically a single life team deathmatch game that's just played within this fort. Now this fort here is basically a tin complex of rooms, windows, doorways, sort of close quarter combat zone. One team starts up here, one team starts on the other side, the whistle blows and it's a fight to the death and it's last team standing. So in these single life games, it's all about staying alive. Now I know what you might think there is, oh, you have to stay alive in all the games. In most other games, you can respawn. So if you get shot, it doesn't really matter because you can go back to your respawn and come back into it. With this one, it's all about survival. If you can get 1 kill, 2 kills before you get killed, you've just basically done your team the biggest favor because you've taken out 2 and they've taken 1. So if you can execute this game really well, and it's all about personal skill with this game, you're absolutely going to nail it. All right, sweet. So when it comes to these sort of single life team deathmatch games, again, it's all about survival. Now, what does that mean? It means I'm gonna shoot you before you shoot me. This skill is called gunfighting. If you can be a better gunfighter than the other person, you're most likely gonna come out on top. Now, when it comes to CQB games, people are most likely gonna be anywhere from 5 to 10 meters away. When you're playing in nice big open fields, they're 20, 30 meters away. So when it comes to close quarter combat, the biggest and best bit of advice I can give you is keep your gun up. Live behind your gun. Don't keep your gun down and walk and stick your head through things and look through windows and through doors. Live behind your gun, which means you never drop your gun. Wherever you're looking, your gun goes. And what that does is if somebody pops up or you see an enemy's head come out, if your gun's down, your first reaction is to bring it up and jump away, right? If your gun's up, your first reaction is to shoot. Now, if you're doing all the right skills and they're not, their gun's most likely going to be down, yours is going to be up, and you're going to kill them before they kill you. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do this in the way of snap shooting and not coming out in the same place all the time. I'm not going to get into all that, but the biggest thing is keep your gun up and never drop it. Literally, always live behind your gun because your gun does all the killing. All right, cool. So tip number 2 is communication. One thing you don't want to do is go out and be silent. Now, when everyone's shooting and it doesn't really matter, like you don't have to be silent because you don't want to know the team, like you don't want to let the team know where you are. Don't worry about that. For these type of games, you yell, you scream, you do whatever. Now, what I mean by yell and scream is you're talking to the other people in your team. Now, let's say, for example, I get tasked with, Jack, you've got to protect this side. Don't let anybody come down and shoot through the windows because all our team's inside here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to keep my gun up and I'm not going to take my eyes off. What I am going to do though is do some head checks. So if I'm doing this, if I can look over, I'm going to do so just to see if my team are all right. If I look up and all my team are dead, I'm like, oh shit, all right, now I've got to start switching and looking because I need to be gunfighting both sides because I'm one of the last few people left. If everybody's still inside, it's like, sweet, I know that my team are all good that side, they've got that covered. I'm going to do my job, which is look down this side, and anybody that comes out, my job is to shoot them. Now, if I've got somebody over that side of the fort doing the exact same thing on that side, I'm going to constantly be talking to him. I'm going to be like, bro, have you got anyone? If he's gunfighting 2 people, he's going to tell me. He's going to be like, yeah, bro, I got 2 on me. I'm like, sweet, I've got no on this side. So if we're talking, the people inside can also be listening and they have situational awareness about what's happening other than what's in their point of view. All right, so last and final tip is when you get shot. In these sort of CQB sort of games, it sucks walking out, especially if you get shot like relatively early in the game, because there's heaps of paintballs going straight through the center, and if you have to leave and push out through the center, you're most likely going to get shot. So you're going to have 2 options. Option 1 is play dead. Literally, if you get shot, take a knee, put your gun on the ground, and keep your hands up, literally, and wave your hand if you're behind a bunker. People are going to see movement, they're going to see a knee, and they're going to shoot at you. So if you keep a hand out and going, I'm dead, people are more likely going to see you and not shoot you rather than open up and you're going to get absolutely sprayed. So that's option 1, play dead. Even if it means lying on the ground, do so. If you don't care about getting shot, you literally just stick your gun in the air and take the walk of shame out. You're most likely going to get shot a whole bunch of times, but you know what? If you don't get shot, well then, happy days.